Hello. Last week I spoke with the VP of a manufacturing facility in Mississauga, Ontario. He's the son of the owner. We had a fairly long conversation, but at some point he said, "Karin, I simply think most of my workers are stupid. Some people just have it and others don't. But seriously, the few ideas we get from the workers, I find to be stupid ideas." This ignorant comment made me think how many managers might be out there who have similar thoughts. If you think your workers are stupid, then you are not listening. And if you are not listening, then you are not present in the conversation. And if you are not present in the conversation, you can't see the possibilities. Please never ever think that the size of a worker's brain is smaller than the one of a manager, because it's not. How many managers and supervisors do you know who make a sincere effort to bring out the best in their people? How do you know if your workers have it? 2 years ago, I attended Blair Singer's Sales and Leadership Seminar in Phoenix, Arizona. It was an amazing and eye-opening experience, but one lesson stuck with me. Part of this training was to build volleyball championship teams in only 5 days. We were 6 teams, and at the end of the week, these 6 teams had to compete against each other. In my team, we had 2 team members who had never played volleyball before, and I was one of them. I am a pretty athletic person, but if you don't know how to hit the ball, and if you don't know the rules, it can be a challenge. We started off by using only half of the court. Some of our teammates were very competitive, and they told us newbies that we simply should not touch the ball. They would cover for us. I felt very insecure, and I was afraid that somehow the ball would land in my corner. Blair observed all the teams and gave his debrief after. He asked my teammates if they thought that they would win the game by excluding 2 of their team members. That's when they knew they had to change the strategy. Our teammates started to practice with us. 100 times or more, we had to hit the ball over the net. With each new game, they encouraged us to go for the ball, and it didn't matter if we managed to hit the ball over the net or not. They still told us that we did a great job or gave us a high five. All of a sudden, I felt my level of confidence increase, thinking I could do it, and eventually I could. What an amazing experience. Thank you, Blair, for teaching us this lesson. If you would have watched the final game, you would have never thought that many of these players had never played volleyball before. It just took a little bit of time to teach them, to encourage them, to believe in them, and ultimately to bring out the best in them. Believe me, that's the same with your team. Always remember, excellence is not a skill, it's an attitude. And I will see you next week again. Until then, be the best you can be.